Let's now cross to another reporter, Makgaketla Mhlabe. He's at the Alexandra Township in Johannesburg talking to the residents ahead of the Gauteng State of the Province address. Makgaketla, a very good morning to you. What's happening in Alexandra?
Well, good morning to you, Desiree. We are live in Alexandra, at an Alexandra shopping complex here. As you can see, it's a hive of activity early in the morning, of course. People trying to fend for themselves and, of course, to try and something on the table for their families. And this is where we will get some views from residents in terms of what they can expect or what they're expecting from Gauteng Premier in the State of the Province address today. Let's talk to one of the residents here. Mama wena ke mathata a fela gore o bona ka re Gauteng Premier o tshwantse a address le gone
nanto ke nyaka mo Alexandra ke batla gore ba re haele dintlo ba re direle di strata because re sokola ka mo malapeng re dula re le 15 ka ra one room ya mkhukhu ke batla re direle strata le dukisetse le dikolo le bo crime bo fele mo Alexandra
ke ntwe we nyakang yeo e gore ke le baka le le ka kang le kopana le mathata so
from ke khale ka re nna kwa 85 mara mathata go from utlo a khale ka bo 92 92 from 92 mathata a fele ka re a sokola ka mo dintlunu ka mo mekhukhunu re anelwa re tsenela ke dipula dintlu tseja rena ba tsentse dula ka ra tsona ba file maZimbabwe le Mozambique rena ba nyi ba South Africa a re kire dintlu ke sello se re lao ka sona mo Alexandra.
So wena o dula ko mokhukhung le dula le ba kae ka mokhukhung?
Ka mo mokhukhung re dula re le 15.
Dula le 15.
Yeah gore ke mmaka le ke mmaka ke batswadi ba ka le bana ba ka le bana ba gaitsedi ba ka ba tlhokofaletse o ke bo mma bona le ditlogolo ka ra one room ya mkhukhu.
Well, of course, same issues there, Desiree. The issue of sharing with a lot of siblings under the same roof, mainly one room check here in Alexandra. And of course, what she's saying is that they really expect the Premier to actually address the issue of housing in Alexandra and also the issues of roads in Alexandra. It's quite congested here. As you can see, cars trying to maneuver their way through this particular township here. This is the same story you'd actually see here in Alexandra when you drive around. But let's just bring another gentleman here. Re lebogana kwa ntate nka re tlhaloshetsa gore ke eng tse le gore o expectile gore mo Premier a bolele ka tsona le gone
ana ke na tshepo mogabodi ke modudi wa mo Alexandra re bona ga re government re fail as badudi ba mo Alexandra because of mo Alexandra na le memmereko mentši ka matona le firm le company le shop mara re bereke borena yo mo South Africa o bereka batho ba go bonde no re ka tsena ka mo shopong a ona motho mo South Africa a bereka ka mo shopong nna re re bela re mo Premier a da lukse trabe ya maforina a bereka mo shopong ba sna le work permit or borena yo mo South Africa re kono gram mere because of re voucher ene nna gre sa mo strade a kana mereko mara pasa ga ya voucher.
All right, thanks so much. There, of course, one of the residents here saying that as residents of Alexandra here, they tend to be overlooked when it comes to being employed around some of these shops here. And what he's saying is that these are some of the issues that really need to be addressed because they are the ones that are actually voting. What he's saying is that it looks like it's foreign nationals who are actually preferred over them. And of course, as you can see, these are some of the things that young people are doing here in Alexandra, trying to make a living for their families. And we'll just get some of the guys here just to speak to and to get a sense of why they think this will actually resolve the issues of unemployment, which has been one of the problems raised by the residents here. So, thanks so much for your time. Just tell us what is actually going on here.
Here, good morning for everyone. Good morning, everyone. Here, what we are doing, we are trying to fight poverty. We are fighting for employment rate that is totally too high around here in Alexandra, around Gomora. Unemployment is too high, then we are trying to create a little bit of surviving and live and then what you are seeing here is what we are trying to do to manage to put bread on top of the table at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Then we are selling this, we are buying this, and then it's something that we manage to take it and go out with it, and then where we go to school, and then we sell it at school, trying to create jobs for fighting with unemployment.
Okay, to me, Premier is going to talk today about some of the issues that people living in Gauteng face, and in terms of promising what needs to be done in the next financial year. Just tell me, what do you expect him to say?
Especially for most of people who are living around Gomora here in Alexandra, what I expect as one of the residents to the Premier is to try once he do a budget for this year's budget, then once he do a budget, what we expect as a resident of Alexandra, we expect him to put a lot of finance, to create a lot of jobs, so that each and everyone who is around here, especially youth who are unemployment, most of youth are not working, then we are expecting a Premier today to raise an issue employment to all those youths who are not working around here.
Thanks so much.
This is what we are doing to manage for surviving for today.
It's a fight for survival, Desiree. As you can hear, this is what some of the young people here in Alexandra are doing to survive and trying to support their families. And of course, what he's saying is that they are trying to actually stay out of crime, which is one of the issues facing people of Alexandra. And these are some of the issues that were raised during the total shutdown. And of course, we know that there's still that particular hearing by the Human Rights Commission as well as the Public Protector's Office to resolve these issues. And these are some, of course, some of the expectations that they are raising ahead of that SOPA today.
Makgetla, thank you so much for that report. Makgetla Mhlabe in Alexandra.